Hello everyone and welcome back. This will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of September 29th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for sharing with others. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos you've watched, as well as hitting the hype buttons as well. And of course all the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing all of that for me. It truly is appreciated, and I do thank you. Okay. Starting with new beginnings. The Page of Pentacles. So it looks like there's going to be a little bit of an increase in your finances this week. A little more money coming in, feeling a little more secure this week than you have in a while. Feeling that you've put your money where you've wanted it for a while. You manifested financial opportunities. It's presented itself now. You're very skilled at taking care of business. You really are. You know where to invest and how to invest. And if you don't, you do your homework until you figure it out. But you are definitely in a good place this week to earn that little bit of extra. And you're going to squirrel it away, put it into very good use. You're not just going to, waste it frivolously. And the Ace of Cups, look at that. Beautiful. New beginnings, opportunity. Finances are starting to look up. Really good for you. Wow. You feel so, how would I put that? Excited about life again. Could be a new child coming into the family or a fur baby for some of you. But there's a proposal here of some sort. Now, this could be a proposal of marriage, a proposal of a business, getting together with others. But there's something that is presenting itself to you. And you were aware of it, accepting it, and just seeing how much it will give before you present it to others. So you're definitely in a receiving atmosphere. And the Eight of Swords, which allows you to break down those barriers. Let go of self-doubt. Begin again, opening up to accepting that things are really going in a good direction for you. No more negative thoughts, holding yourself back because you feel that either you don't have something enough or, there's so many scenarios to that. But you're realizing you're no longer going to be the victim of any circumstances. You're taking the bull by the horns. You're moving yourself on a more, trajectory going forward. You are really determined to succeed. And when you decide to do something, boy, there's no holding you back. So you've actually released something from your past here. Something that was probably put upon you. Somebody said something or did something and it left a profound mark, whether you realized it or not. You are realizing it now. And you can release it. No more holding yourself back with self-doubt. You're actually stepping into the future. And the Three of Cups, look at that. Celebration. Woof. Good opportunities, moving forward, get-togethers with others. Just a celebration in the fact of being able to celebrate you're alive. There's good friendships, colleagues. You're just finding people that you like to be around, like a good community feeling. And it brings you happiness and joy and just helps you to feel more balance in your life. In all areas of your life, where you live, who you hang around with, who your relatives are, who you work with. You are in a really sound state of mind this week, which is beautiful. Yeah, Four of Wands. Definitely found your people, your home, where you feel comfortable. No longer self-doubt. You know, there's good marriage, good home, community, homecoming. Maybe some of you decided to, you know, go to where you used to live before and you feel like you never left. You know, maybe it was years before you had gone back, but you are just feeling so at ease in all your walks of life right now. You just feel in love with life and the world around you. So that is so beautiful to see. Wow. You're feeling very blessed. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you like to help others. People may give you a bad rap once in a while of thinking that you're very, not only headstrong, but, you know, but you are a real softie under that. You know, you like to see people succeed. You like to help. It makes you feel good. Well, this is the universe telling you, okay, you can continue to do that. And it's gratitude and grateful from others. But you're also learning to see the light that, you know, you can't always be the giver. Sometimes you need to let others give back to you. And it can be small tokens. But it's starting to help you to realize that who's actually there for you, who helps you, who listens to you. So in turn, you're learning to give to the right people in your life. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. New beginnings, money, finances. Wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful card to receive. There's abundance. You've manifested this opportunity. You wanted it. You dreamed about it. Oh, this is a new career. Money's getting so much better. There's new ventures here. There's prosperity. For some of you, it looks like there's going to be a move. A move somewhere where you feel you've always needed to be. Like you've always been there. But there is a whole new beginning here for you. And it is beautiful to see. You know, you're happy, your home life, your family life, your job. Whew, I'd like to be you. And the King of Cups. Yeah, look at that. You're finally accepting. You know, you're feeling totally gratitude. Right place, right time, sitting back in your power, allowing the universe to give to you. And you're learning to accept it because you're feeling so emotionally fulfilled. Like something wonderful here has happened. And it really gives you that feeling of, wow, you know, I don't even have a better wording than that. You're taking on the leadership, and you have always done that. Though you may not think people look up to you, many of them are envious of what you have, where you're at, and how good you're doing. And to you, you may not feel that way about yourself, but you are learning this week that you are comfortable. You really are. You feel so content. And that's such a beautiful thing to see for you. Things are just running very smooth. No hiccups. Everything that you've wanted and thought about is going in the right direction and headed that way. Oof. And the Strength card. Yeah, and it's taken you a lot to get there. You know, you wrestled with your demons. You had your disagreements with yourself to come up with the Strength card to show you that you have the willpower to do what you want. And it takes courage to get there. But you are passionate about this. You feel more stable. Your inner strength is shining to the world. And you're very focused. I mean, really focused this week on this new beginning that you have wanted for a while. And this opportunity is giving you that chance to begin. to start fresh, do what it is that you want, move to where you want for many of you. Wow. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Definitely feeling more at ease, in balance, doing the right things, not feeling that you are, wondering what you're overcommitting to. No, you don't have that feeling this week. You maintaining, things are going really well. It's like you're a magnet for good. Things are really happening in a really positive light for you. And it just makes you not only feel fulfilled, but you can give it to others because you feel that content. Five of Cups, that's all right. Everybody does that. A little bit of regrets, looking back, It's just part of nature and natural that you would, think about things that didn't quite work out and that sort of stuff. That is just life in general. But you won't spend a long time there. There's been failures in your past and disappointments and losses. And you sort of question yourself that, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you're also realizing that that is the past. You cannot change it. You can't undo it. You just move on. You don't forget. You don't repeat. And you continue on. And that's what you're doing this week. You are really shutting down the past of negativity and opening up to a whole new way for your future. Yeah, the Star card. Absolutely moving forward. Woo! What a bunch of positive outlooks for you. You feel renewed. The future does truly look really incredible here for you. You're seeing all kinds of good omens and you're paying attention. You're really seeing the blessings in your life. Somebody around you has pointed out just how lucky and fortunate you are. And then, of course, you take a good look at your life and realize where you're at, what you've accomplished, what you have in your life. So it is really the universe pouring into you even more. And you are learning to be a little more adventurous than you normally are. Instead of, the 9 to 5 and doing what you have to do, you're actually taking this time to relish in the thought of your future. Would you like to travel? Is there a particular place you'd like to see? And you don't like to go where everybody else goes. That's not who you are. So you are really thinking of taking some trips here to places that you have an interest in. Yeah, wow. King of Pentacles, and there you are. Strong, proud, determined. Wow. Made good investments. Your future businesses look very well. You're taking the leadership role and structure in the outcome of your future. And there's all good here. Everything is just unfolding perfectly. Like you couldn't want more positive cards towards your finances, your future, your life, your family, your home, your job. Wow. And you are sitting in that power and should be, because you've earned it. You've worked there. You've got here. This wasn't handed to you. This is self-made who you are. And you're finally starting to accept that, I'm doing okay. That sort of attitude. I really like that for you. You are really moving forward here. Like I said, for many of us, it looks like you're literally moving somewhere where you have wanted to go for a while. And now this new opportunity has given you this chance. And you are taking it because you want to be happy. Not that you're not now, but I mean happy. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. And there you are. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely see you next week. Bye for now.